We're Tom and Damien, and 3 months ago we bought an abandoned chateau in France. This week, we show the progress happening around the house, take you on a full tour of the never-before-seen second floor, and head to Paris for a little recharge before the next big phase.
You've seen the ground floor, you've seen the first floor, but you haven't seen the second floor yet. I think you need a little bit of a break just to come back stronger, because if the chateau doesn't have us,
This video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to build your website. But more on that later.
The weather is kind of weird right now because it's 6 degrees in the morning and it's going to be 20 and I'm going to be cooking this afternoon. I don't know. Well, I know what I mind. I much prefer to work in the heat than in the cold right now. Even if I'm Canadian, it's still not super pleasant. I'm currently removing the old glass panels. There's just a few left. We've been on the windows for so long now. I almost feel bad showing you guys again that we're still on the windows, but here we are. That's the reality of what we're doing. So as soon as I'm done with those wood panels, doors are going to be next because we're going to paint them. And I hope to show you the door color that Damien picked. It's so nice. I'm going to do the first front doors so that the front facade is over and that we can have some kind of like nice before and after. So stay tuned. We're almost there.
all right, so we're super happy with the blue color of the door, but now we're thinking maybe we need to put the blue on the windows too. I think it would add more charm. I'm sorry, Tom, because he spent like 4 days or maybe more painting these two windows white and then the two on the sides as well. But he does agree with me that blue would be nicer for the entire house. We're also going to add some little piece of wood in the middle of each window to make it more quaint. And I think that's going to add a lot of charm as well. On the right side, we will add some trellis so we can grow some nice plants on the house, cover it all a bit in greenery. And we will have 2 light fixtures on each side of the door as well, which will probably be black. So yeah, happy about that. And then Tom will show you what he was up to.
So people have been asking for updates on the renovations. They want to see more, and we want to give you more. The thing is, I've been sending windows for the past 3 weeks. Nothing has changed. All I do is I go one window at a time and I send it for a full day. It takes me pretty much a full day to sand it and a full day to paint it. So nothing exciting, nothing has changed so much. But I wanted to show you a little bit where we're at today. So we're Sunday. We wrapped up the week and kind of show you where we're at with the windows. So we are pretty much done. We have 3 pieces of glass to add back in the windows, and this house will be fully sealed with double pane windows everywhere. So that's a big, big win for us. Aesthetic wise, Damien just said it. It looks like we have a bit of a setback. My work last week is now down the drain because we're going to change the color. But I do agree with him. It's going to be really nice. So as I'm going to show you a little bit where we're at with all of this. Let's go here. So this was my latest work right before leaving for the weekend. So we added the new glass here on those front doors, which makes them look like, well, not brand new, but they look a lot fresher, a lot newer. It's really nice. The window is thick enough that sound, wind, like it's really making a big difference. The only thing I'm going to do is I have yet to fill the crack here just to make sure that there's no air entry in the winter. That's really, really important to not lose heating efficiencies. So that's probably the last touch up I need to do on those doors, and then we'll be fully done. And then we'll buy nice handles and have this beautiful door completed. Those were done, if it's not the finishing, but the painting was done. So that's a bummer.
But we're missing little...
We're missing, so I've showed them in the episode before. So what we're going to do is we're covering the black with a piece of wood here. I've shown it in one of the previous episodes. So that's the part that we're not seeing right now. And then, of course, the detail here. But the paint was done. This was back fully on the wood, and repainting it back up is taking quite a bit of time. But here we are. We're learning in this process. And even if we had done some design tests of all blue, white, all white, the test didn't give us the same opinion as seeing it live. And now we're like, this house that has the sex appeal of a celery needs to zhuzh, we need to find a way to zhuzh it up. And that's one way to do it. So here we are. I'll show you a little bit on the side because that's sort of where I'm finishing the work now. So here on the side, this was done too. What's slowing me down is this is in the sun from probably noon till 5 p.m. So I have to paint this in the morning only. Otherwise the paint will, you don't want to paint in full sun and full heat. So these big windows are fully changed. I painted it and blue is now going to go over that. Yay. Finish adding these ones, so we're pretty much done. And you can see we're missing one on top there. So we've changed all the glass here, the 3 on top, the 4 there, the 3 on top, and we're going to change the doors and paint them the same color next week. One little addition that we've done, it's not going to look like that, but if you're wondering what the hell is this,
it's not a drain pipe.
It's not a drain pipe. I just used it. So we dug a hole and we're going to put a vent system. So we're going to have an AC vent system directly through our walls that we can close in the winter with insulation, but in the summer we can plug a portable AC just so that we can offer for people staying at the house. There's a lot of windows here, so if it heats up in the summer, you have AC to cool you down, and then in the winter, don't worry about it. You don't need to be cooled down.
So normally in both bedrooms,
yeah,
that's what we're doing.
It won't be visible, so we'll have a nice grid here. You won't see that. But it's just going to be nice just for additional comfort for people staying here. So we're making some great progress. As soon as we're done with the windows, we pivot and then we change. And we have a lot more to show you then because we're going to start sanding all the walls because we've touched up a lot of walls, paint the walls, paint the ceiling. That's exciting finally there. And then start closing up. So adding the ceramics on the wall.
Wallpaper.
The wallpaper, the flooring, like this is it. We're in the last stretch, but it's still not a sprint. It's gonna take weeks and months to finish this, but we're almost done with the boring part of just sanding windows. I can't hear about windows anymore. And fun fact, I think I forgot to order one piece of glass, so I'm gonna need to reorder it. But that's where we're at. So that's why we haven't shown as much lately. But in the next couple of episodes, you're going to start seeing us re-attack the interior design, painting the walls and all of that. So it's super exciting. So that's kind of the update with it. And we'll keep showing you a little bit more as we go. So we wanted to start building a website for Château Poséidon, but we have no idea where to begin. So we turned actually to Squarespace and their Blueprint AI. It asked us a few simple questions about our project, our goals, and our style. And within seconds, it started creating a design that really felt like us. Now we're adding our photos, our stories, and the vision behind the chateau, a place where people can connect with what we're building, follow our journey, book stays and weddings, and soon buy our merch. Over the next few weeks, we'll share the progress as the site comes to life. All made possible with Squarespace. No design experience was needed, which was super helpful for us. So head to squarespace.com/Château Poséidon, and don't forget to use the code Château Poséidon to get 10% off your first purchase.
You've seen the ground floor, you've seen the first floor, but you haven't seen the second floor yet. So we'll take you up there and show you how raw and messy it is for now, and how nice it could be eventually, but that's in a few years' time. We gotta start cleaning it though soon, so follow me. We're going all the way, taking this staircase, which is the secondary staircase, but it's the only one that goes up there. This is a staircase that the staff was using because that's where they were staying. So second floor. This floor is a little quirky, a little funny. There's a bunch of little rooms and nooks and stuff, so I'm going to show you everything. We are not sure exactly what will happen in this space. We are thinking maybe Tom and I want to have our own apartments at some point here, but we could also have some rooms, rent them out when we have weddings. So there's some big rooms that I'm going to show you that look a little similar to the dining room that's on the ground floor in terms of size. And then there's smaller rooms, bathrooms, sinks, turrets, you'll see. What's cool in this floor though is that ceiling height is really good. Usually on the floor of domestics, it's pretty low ceiling. Here we're probably at 10 feet, something like that. So it's very comfortable and there's a lot of potential. Again, the floor is not clean, pretty gross, but most of the floor has been covered with, how do you call it?
Linoleum?
Yeah, linoleum, yeah. So once we rip that out, we're gonna have the floor, the wood floor under, which you can actually see here, but most of the space is covered. So come in this first room. All right, so you're still finding these really bright neon colors that are throughout the chateau on the first and second floor. They renovated all of this in the same time, 60s or 70s, something like that. So here you have two windows, so lots of natural light. And then you have the turret that's here. The turret.
So right now, sorry, we're west facing. So we're facing the entrance, and we can see the farm that used to be attached to the chateau before.
And then here you can check the little turret. Each of them have a beam right smack in the middle, which makes it quite hard to access. We will go in a few of them over there. This one's pretty dirty. So we can see a bed here comfortably, you know, and then maybe a little bathroom in here, a shower, or maybe not. Here we access to what we call the dorm. The dorm is a bigger space, which eventually could be our living space, you and I, or it could be a dorm. Really nice size. Only one window, however, in this room. So maybe a little less bright, but there's a lot of potential for this space. And it's all white, which is, we don't have many rooms that are white in the chateau.
But it's a white wallpaper.
It's a white wallpaper, you're right.
And they have put it on the ceiling as well.
That's insane.
Just paint it white, people. But it's a white wallpaper.
I wonder why they did that. Do you think it was much cheaper than paint?
Probably.
I'm not sure. We have a door. That's actually a nice door. A lot of the doors here are not that nice, but this one's pretty nice. Not sure what it's doing here, but...
It's hanging out.
All right. Now, this is a cool spot. Weird, but cool. This is kind of like a glorified hallway, which could become a bit of an astronomy tower. Think of it with little couches, books everywhere, something very cozy. Maybe you can have like something to watch the stars. How do you call that? Like, anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. And just making...
Where are we in the chateau here?
We're on top of the entrance. So if you come...
We're on top of the chapel.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the chapel is on top of the entrance.
Yes.
Okay, so I was not completely wrong. Okay, so come check this out. That view is amazing.
Wow.
And we can see the tower a little bit.
Hi.
Just peeking. It's quite a nice view. So yeah, this is a funny, quirky space, which has potential. Everything has potential.
Which is our new way of saying it's going to cost a lot of money.
Yeah. Now let's finish this side before I bring you over there.
Okay.
Here you have the orange bedroom. This one has good potential too. There is a fireplace. There's a fireplace in the other room, which you can see because there was a door which got knocked out. We could have a bed here and maybe a little powder room, shower situation here, maybe. Or we combine this room with the room that's right next door, and then you have a big room and a big ensuite bathroom. That could be another option as well. Is this the room that had cute view on the, oh yeah, come check this one. I love this view here. It's so magical.
Ah, with the turret.
Yeah. Actually, we're on top of the chapel here.
No, my love, the chapel is there.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh my God, I can't find my own way in my own place.
Okay.
Okay, next. Let's go through this
So we're going through the wall.
unofficial door.
So as you guys can see, people have been squatting and breaking walls and just enjoying breaking this space.
Yeah.
So this one's a little damaged.
It's definitely damaged. People have been stealing pipes and stuff like that throughout those past 40 years. I like that there's 2 windows in this room. I love corner units where you can get more light. This one also has a fireplace. We could put a bed here, and you wake up with a view on the alley. Once we plant those trees, it's going to be so nice. And then you have a view again in the front. So follow me through this little turret.
Whoop. I'm just gonna 0.5 this. We're good.
I'll take it. So this one here has 5 little windows, and you can see the old wallpaper that's right here. And then there's some bees that made this beehive just on the other side of the window. So that's quite interesting. We can just open the window and get some honey. And then look who's here.
The behind the scene.
In the behind the scene. It's funny, there's a little shelf here with a bird's nest also. Okay.
All right, come on out.
Back to you. All right, now we're going back through this corridor.
So I think anyone watching right now is completely lost in terms of where we're at because we've been crossing through walls. So we've been doing mostly this is facing all the main entrance. So the gate is right there.
Yeah.
And then this is the official front of the chateau. So we went to see the astronomy tower, the orange bedroom, and then this room all facing south. And now we're following you.
This was the entryway to this bedroom, which I think is really cute and quaint. Okay, where are we? We did this, now we're just going further. All right. So if we wanted, we could do half of it as our apartment, for example, this half, and then we could rent the other half, something like that. Here we have the orange bedroom.
No.
Oh, orange bathroom, which is a really weird spot. I think they put a wall here to make a bathroom for the bedroom that's right behind. Again, you have something very weird and quirky, is a toilet in the tower. So you can only imagine how they had to duck to go take a poop. But the view is beautiful.
Yeah, that's nice.
Now, going to the green bedroom, which is really cute. It has an alcove. This is the only bedroom that has an alcove here.
Oh yeah.
You didn't even realize.
I didn't realize.
Yeah. So this one we can do the same thing we're doing on the first floor, putting some nice curtains and really making it quite a beautiful room actually. It had a sink here, but you know,
and
that's
same
gone.
thing, you have the view here with the
Oh,
tower
I love that view.
and the fall colors. Like, look at
So
that.
nice. Oh. If I didn't buy it, I would buy it again. Okay, let's go through this unofficial door now.
There's no way our viewers can know where we're at now if we keep crossing through walls.
That's okay. I'm not saying it was gonna make sense. All right, so this bedroom is smaller. I think this would be the perfect ensuite for the bedroom we were just in. That has the alcove. That would be a really nice suite, actually, both together. And yeah, we just need to find. Actually, we could probably fix that because someone tried to steal it, and they probably just said, not worth it, not worth the trouble, left it there. So I'm pretty sure we could put it back together. And this one has another turret, which has a cool feature.
Oh.
Come check this out. So first of all, I just opened a little window here so you can have a look. And it's so cute. And then you can have a peek as to what the top of the tower looks like. What are you gonna see? Also, why did they have little shelves here? What was this for? Who was here? What were they doing? I have so many questions. Absolutely no answer. Okay, I'll close that window and then we can go to...
Wait a minute. I think there's a window that is walled out. Isn't that a window here?
Oh my god, wait. Yeah, this... Why would they build this if it was not for a window?
Because we have 3 on each sides, and this should be the same corner unit as the other one.
Yeah, you're so right. You're so right.
Let's see here. We're about to find the truth.
Wait, why would they do that?
Yeah, there's a full-on window here.
What? Okay, let's just knock on it. Oh, this is like closed shut. This is stone. It's not hollow at all. Would we open it? No.
Yeah.
Oh, you would? You want to?
Well, not now, but we will.
But do you think there's an actual window behind, or it's just shutters that are closed?
Well, we'll add one.
We'll have to check downstairs what it looks like.
Yeah.
Interesting find. Do we have more rooms here?
Yeah, one more.
One more. Okay. Oh, this room with some fresh poo on the floor. Okay. This is just... honestly, I don't really understand what it was. It was probably a small bed here and just a sink. Still a nice view.
So for our viewers, the weird room that had the bath is on the other side of this wall.
Well, not just for a viewer, for me too. It's right here?
Yes.
Oh.
So they divided this. This was probably one corner unit that they split into with a communal bathroom and this weird bedroom
Gotcha.
that we will. They love that wallpaper, eh?
Oh my god, I hate it so much. Despise it. But everything is going. So nothing to worry about, guys.
So lots of potential for the second floor.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys would do with this space.
We want to hear. We want your ideas. We need ideas. Thank you.
So you guys know that Damien commutes to Paris for work. So once again this week, I kissed him goodbye in the morning and dropped him at the train station and went back to work at the chateau. But this week, we decided to do it a little bit differently and that I was going to meet him in Paris.
Bye.
À vendredi.
À vendredi.
See you Friday. So this is Tom's first visit in Paris since we moved to France. You're in a big city now.
I am finally.
It's exciting.
Let's get some coffee.
Yay. So we haven't had real coffee in ages. Let's see what we got. Not bad. So we are in the Hôtel de Vente de Drouot, which is one of the largest auction house in the world. It's a website I go very frequently on my computer, but now I'm here physically, and there's 16 different rooms with auctions going on at the same time. So we can go from room to room and just see what's selling, for what price. We're not here to buy, but this is really my world, and I'm just bringing Tom here, even though he didn't ask for it. That was a fun trip.
That was a really fun trip. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be completely honest. I had a bit of a panic attack before I left for Paris because I feel extremely guilty to leave the work behind. It's still very new to me to have so much to do all the time.
24/7.
So I felt extremely guilty. I told Damien a couple of hours before leaving for Paris that I thought it was a bad idea and I should just keep working even over the weekend.
And I said, no, I think you need a little bit of a break just to come back stronger, because if the chateau doesn't have us...
Yeah, and I think you were right, honestly. It felt so good to just spend 2 days not focused on like big problems, people telling us, you know, you need to fix this, you need to fix that, financial decisions or like do or die decisions.
Yeah.
And it was just the two of us.
Yeah, it was great. We saw some friends, some family, walked around, had great coffee.
Good coffee, good food.
Yeah.
And it was really great. And what's fun about the chateau, because people have been asking us, is where are you guys? We are within 2 to 2.5, depends on you know, trains and things like that, hours away from Paris. And it's super quick. We drop the car at the train station right here, sit on the train. It's a 15 minutes ride to your next transfer, and then you're off you go. You're in Paris downtown within like 2 hours. I was able to work on the way there,
train, which is perfect.
It's so convenient, and it felt so far for me to that Paris, and then it was so good. Paris is such a beautiful city. Oh,
yeah, I love it.
It was amazing, and now we are recharged, and we can push from now till Christmas.
We have like 3 months
of like get into the house, get it over with,
so we can really attack the chateau after. We're so excited to just jump in it, and we're so excited for you guys to follow us through renos that are not even chateau related yet. But once we get in it, you guys are gonna have treats after treats. I promise.
You guys are the best. You've been following our adventure. We love and we read every comment on YouTube. You're super supportive. It gives us the energy, because let me tell you something, it is stressful.
Very
25
stressful.
hours a day. Like it's just we're always thinking about a million things. You guys are so supportive, and we're not even in the chateau yet. So thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
We wish you the best week, and we'll see you next weekend.
Bye.
Thank you so much for being here with us. If you like what we do, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It truly supports our restoration. On that note, we'll see you next Saturday. Bye for now.